Ever heard of the 7-second rule? Psychologists found something fascinating. Within just 7 seconds, women subconsciously decide if you're attractive or not. And guess what? It has nothing to do with looks, your money, or the smooth lines you practiced in front of the mirror. So what exactly happens in these 7 seconds? It's all about the subtle details, the things you don't even realize you're doing. Most guys waste these critical seconds trying too hard, desperately fishing for attention. But there's one type of guy who doesn't play that game, the Sigma male. Sigma males don't follow scripts or chase validation. They stand apart, quietly observing the world around them. And women? They sense that immediately. They notice the small, powerful details about a Sigma, the things he probably doesn't even think about. If you've ever wondered why certain men effortlessly attract women without saying a single word, keep watching. We're breaking down 6 subtle things women instantly notice about Sigma males, things that separate them from everyone else. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll see attraction in a completely new light. 1. He's calm under stress. Think about a stressful situation, the kind that rattles most people. Maybe it's conflict at work, a confrontation at a party, or something unexpected going wrong. Most guys react quickly. They panic, lose their composure, or become defensive. But not the Sigma male. He handles stress in a completely different way. He stays calm. He doesn't panic, raise his voice, or start blaming others. Instead, he takes a deep breath, steps back mentally, and handles the situation with quiet confidence. Women notice this instantly. Why? Because calmness under pressure signals strength, maturity, and self-control, traits deeply attractive to women. The Sigma male's calm approach isn't forced. It's natural. It's who he is. Women can immediately sense the difference between real calmness and someone who's just trying to keep it together. When they observe a Sigma male handling stressful situations, they're drawn to him, feeling instinctively safe and comfortable around his presence. His ability to maintain composure signals emotional intelligence. He understands that reacting emotionally rarely solves anything. Instead, he assesses the situation, thinks clearly, and acts deliberately. While everyone else panics or crumbles, he becomes the stable point in the chaos. In a world filled with noise and anxiety, women instantly notice and deeply appreciate a man who keeps his cool no matter what. And this calmness isn't just attractive, it's magnetic. 2. He doesn't force conversations. Ever been around a guy who tries too hard to keep a conversation going? He fills every silence with chatter, asks too many questions, or desperately tries to crack jokes just to hold attention. You know exactly the type I'm talking about. Nervous energy radiating off him, making the entire interaction awkward. Sigma males are nothing like that. They don't force conversations, and women pick up on this immediately. Instead of being terrified of silence, Sigma males embrace it. They know silence isn't always awkward. It's powerful. Silence allows genuine connections to form naturally. When a Sigma male speaks, he speaks because he has something valuable or meaningful to say, not because he's uncomfortable or needs attention. Women find this refreshing and intriguing. They quickly realize he's genuinely listening, not just waiting for his turn to talk. This quality creates a deeper sense of trust and respect. His comfort with silence also makes conversations feel authentic rather than scripted. The interaction becomes natural and spontaneous. Women don't feel pressured to entertain or reassure him. They don't feel the stress of maintaining the dialogue. Instead, they relax and genuinely enjoy the moment. This ease in conversation creates curiosity. Women become interested in what he thinks because he doesn't feel the need to overshare or constantly validate himself. In a world where everyone tries so hard to stand out, Sigma males effortlessly captivate simply by respecting the power of silence and meaningful conversation. 3. He's good alone. Most guys feel awkward when they're alone. They fidget, glance at their phones, or constantly look around worried about how others see them. But Sigma males, they're completely comfortable in solitude. Women notice this quickly, sensing the quiet strength behind it. When a Sigma male sits alone, he doesn't radiate loneliness. He radiates independence. He doesn't anxiously seek someone to fill his time because he's content with his own company. Women subconsciously see this and feel attracted to his self-sufficiency. The Sigma's comfort with solitude signals emotional maturity. He doesn't depend on others for validation or companionship, and women recognize that. It intrigues them. They wonder what makes him so secure in himself. They sense depth in his quiet confidence. In a society where everyone craves attention and validation, Sigma males stand apart. They're perfectly fine standing alone, whether in a crowded room or an empty cafe. And that silent, powerful independence draws women in effortlessly. 4. Beauty doesn't rattle him. Every guy notices attractive women, but most immediately change their behavior around them. They get nervous, overly complimentary, or start trying too hard to impress. Sigma males, however, remain unchanged no matter who they're interacting with. Women immediately notice when a man treats them genuinely without any hidden motives. The Sigma male doesn't lose his cool just because she's attractive. He doesn't flood her with compliments or nervously try to win her over. Instead, he engages naturally, respectfully, and authentically. This unaffected attitude subtly communicates self-respect. It shows women that he's confident in himself and doesn't feel the need to chase or impress just because of her appearance. It also indicates that he values substance over superficial traits. Women instantly appreciate this authenticity. They feel more comfortable around him, knowing his interactions are genuine, not driven by ulterior motives. This authenticity and self-respect stand out clearly, making him memorable to women who are used to predictable reactions. 5. He's hard to figure out. Most men fit easily into a category. They're either the nice guy, the funny guy, or the bad boy. But a Sigma male defies these stereotypes. He's naturally unpredictable, not because he's trying to be mysterious, but because he genuinely acts according to his own principles. Women immediately sense this unpredictability. They're used to quickly understanding men, predicting their moves and figuring out their intentions. But a Sigma male? He keeps them guessing, not through games, but by genuinely following his own path. This unpredictability creates intrigue. Women want to understand him better because he doesn't fit neatly into their expectations. They become curious about his thoughts, motivations, and values. This natural mystery is deeply attractive because it signals complexity and depth. The Sigma male never consciously tries to be mysterious. He simply lives authentically. But that authenticity naturally challenges the predictable patterns most women are accustomed to. He becomes someone worth exploring, worth understanding, and ultimately worth pursuing. 6. He reads people quietly. Sigma males have a natural gift for observation. While most guys actively compete for attention, Sigma males quietly assess situations and people. Women instantly notice his calm, thoughtful gaze because it feels meaningful and intentional. When he quietly observes, women feel genuinely seen. It's not intrusive, just perceptive. He picks up on subtle cues others miss: body language, tone of voice, emotional shifts. Women find this captivating, sensing he's genuinely paying attention and understanding them on a deeper level. His quiet observation signals emotional intelligence, maturity, and empathy. Women subconsciously sense that a Sigma male can genuinely connect, understand, and respect them without needing to force conversation or interaction. In a world filled with superficial conversations and distracted people, women notice and deeply value someone who truly pays attention. His ability to quietly read situations makes women curious about what he sees and what he thinks, drawing them closer without effort. Sigma males don't need gimmicks, lines, or flashy behavior to attract women. They stand apart simply by being authentic, calm, and comfortable in their own skin. Women notice these traits immediately because genuine confidence and independence are rare and attractive. If you resonated with this video or saw yourself in these points, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe. It might seem small, but your support means a lot and helps me keep creating content like this. Stay true, stay real, and see you in the next one.